a story.
Yeah, I'm getting too tired trying to answer this fucking question, so I'm gonna make this video really fucking simple. There is no ongoing beef with me and Rosegate Studios.
That's pretty hard to believe.
If you don't believe me, though, let me go over the story one last time and point out exactly what the fucking situation is. Oh, God. Okay, for the final fucking time. And I'll even put, like, that one eye icon right over here to back up my claims here and fucking now about everything I'm saying. The original story with me and Rosegate Studios comes from when I used to know just Crafty Simmer as Crafty Simmers. Thanks to one of my now closest best friends in the whole world of Shannon, and another person named Alex, who everyone else knows as Crafty Simmer Heike. Now, thanks to me meeting my now close best friend, by happenstance at a live stream, I was able to find their channel. This is before it was the big blow up. They were just doing some random Minecraft plays here, some Kitty Powers matchmakers there, and just a bunch of stuff with Sims content where they probably end up as EA Game Changers at some point. Now, during one video I was watching about Kitty Powers Matchmaker, which I will also link over fucking here with the dot, I was saying in the comments, wow, you guys definitely are hilarious. You guys could probably make a show about YouTube being matchmakers. Where during an interview that I did with Crafty Simmers, they point out to me that it was thanks to my suggestion that they released their first ever Minecraft roleplay of databases, which gave rise to fucking Rosegate High / Rosegate Life High School. That is all that it was for the start of the story, to where I ended up auditioning. They ended up giving me a slot with the show. I read the script. I played a principal, and I also was the original voice of Hunter. Everything was apparently copacetic according to other people. Like, I apparently had no big issues. I was well trusted. I gained friends in the deal, like one of my other close best friends of Candy Trickster, and another close friend of Unicorn Sparkles, who I also consider a best friend, and even Riku, who I still consider a best friend. Not only that, but I found my youngest child, thanks to the project. I also met Spoopy, I met Cookie, I met Hannah, I met Adrian. Now, moving on into where the fallout went, because you're probably like, we only came for like the juice and the really creamy bits of the story. Here's the fucking juice bits of the story for all you weirdos out there that want the fucking tea. Basically, the only thing that happened was, the first time I tried quitting, there was a proposal for a story involving a car crash. Now, in writing, there are moments where people get hit by a car. It's usually done for comedic effect. Look at Final Fantasy VII, look at a lot of animes, look at certain cartoons where people get hit by cars sometimes. It's a known trope that people getting hit by cars for comedic effect happens in animation quality, and we're just so morbid that we're like, it's glorious! But car crashes, though, to try and make that funny, and I'm gonna be open and real with you guys about how I was in an actual car crash and almost died. I even lost a lot of my memories. I had to call up people that I've known from childhood to help me get my shit back together for years. And they proposed this story. I'll even be more specific. Alex proposed this story during a huge discussion board, and I tried leaving, but I only stayed on for the rest of the first season because Shannon, Trixie, and a few other people were just like, they don't want to see anyone else voice acting the characters that I voice act as. So I stayed. But the moment I actually left was during a managerial meeting where everyone else was trying to get a hold of Alex because the show was getting a lot more popular. Some stuff wasn't making any sense about where season 2 was originally going to go. So everyone in management wanted to sit down and talk to Alex, Shannon especially, because they used to both own the channel. I'm in the meeting because I'm, at this point in time, part of HR. And during the whole thing, I'm not gonna lie, I was heated, I was furious, I was in attack mode. I literally was at that point of, I'm snapping, there is no apologies for what I'm about to do. And I immediately left Rosegate that exact same day, and I've never looked back. However, fast forward about 2 years later, where now I have my closest friends in the entire world and I just making our own entertainment label of Writers Cove Studios. And after everyone has been trying to use the last 2 years to try and get over the events, get some stuff handled, get over some emotional hurdles, and I still got some people getting in my ear about what Alex is doing even though I don't care. We then have the infamous review that I did, again, in the eye icon that you guys see right there, where I stated my piece about how I felt about the season as a professional person on this whole ordeal. Not as someone that was petty. I mostly just do these things on a professional level unless requested by someone that I truly despise to do something. This was merely a request by someone that I've always known as a friend for years, just saying, what's the harm in just dissecting it as a whole in your own professional criticisms that you can write down the notes, we'll fact check it for you, say if it's going to be too negative, and then we made the fucking video. Ironically though, a couple months later, one of my peoples from the label is just like, they're making a reboot of the first season, try and make everything make sense or whatever. And one of my friends wanted me to watch the premiere of it. If you guys want to know my review of it, I don't care. They could have put a bunch of new faces around. I still wouldn't care because 1, it's been done. 2, who cares? And 3, is it really that important to drag me in all this? I mean, I already got people in my personal circle like, you should review season 3, and I just might. I don't fucking know. But by this point, you guys are just like, you're hearing all this, you're hearing how bored I am of all this, and it's like, where is like the whole meat of this? I thought you were expecting me to be all furious and say this actually was a feud and everything I'm saying about this being the real story was just clickbait. Everything I was going to do was just to besmirch and belittle everything involving Rosegate Studios and all the people involved because that's what you guys are expecting because it's the internet. You guys are expecting stuff like the Pro Jared scandal, the stuff with James Charles, everything to do with like Austin Jones or whatever the fuck his name is. You guys want all that drama-based things because that's what the internet is supposed to be surrounded by if you're in this environment. There has to be drama because it's supposed to be for your entertainment. But like I already stated before, there is no war, there is no beef. I have stopped caring about what Alex, what Adrian, what Hannah, what everyone over at Rosegate Studios wants to do. If they were to all of a sudden do a full-blown assault video about this, I would just be like, where do you see a need to assault? For me just saying I don't care? Was it really that necessary? I'm just doing this to clarify everything to get everyone else off my fucking back because everyone wants to try and be a critic in my own personal life about, oh, I'm just trying to start some smoke because I want war. And honestly, I could care less what anyone else is doing right now. I'm building up a bunch of things at this moment in time. New shows, new parodies, original music, maybe some movies in the works. Where do I fucking have time to worry about other people's shit? So, point blank, I don't give a flying fuck about Rosegate Studios. If I review something from Rosegate Studios, it's my own professional prerogative because entertainment must be reviewed. If we're talking, maybe I sit down with Alex or Adrian or Hannah about doing like We Bury the Hatchet, we're just acquaintances calling truces for anyone trying to start some beef. That's a different story. But at the time of this recording, there has been no discussion about burying the hatchet. There has been no discussion about there being peace for everyone involved. There's been no discussion about just dropping whatever animosity there is hanging up in the air. So I couldn't give a fuck. So why should anyone else? Anywho, this is 1 out of 3 stories of groups / individuals I'm focusing on. You guys are going to get the other one close to my 4-year solo-versary. And then afterwards, the last one's coming at the end of the year involving just one person that probably a lot of people have questions about because of just very few videos and no clarification. So with that, to anyone watching this from Rosegate Studios, hi, I don't give a fuck. To the fans, hi, still don't give a fuck. To the people that have been rocking with me that knows how I am, yo, I'm sorry about this. But my god, we just had to throw out the script and I had to just be real with you guys, because this is just fucking stupid. Now if y'all excuse me, I'm gonna enjoy my vodka right now. You guys have a good evening.
Internet is like the Matrix, wasn't gonna save this. Tried to kill me with screenshots. Bitch, I survived situations you actually could be shot.